All right, from Superman to Thor, comic book characters are getting a woke makeover. We've been telling you about this. But you have a new comic book publisher promising to ignore cancel culture, and it is paying off. Rippaverse's debut, comic book #1, Isom, is #1, nearly made $3 million already, showing no signs of stopping. Founder of Rippaverse Comics, Eric July, and artist behind it all of Isom, Gabe Abdullah El Talib, joins us now. Congratulations to both of you. I guess let's start with you, if we can, Eric. What gave you this idea? What prompted you to do what you did in October?
Well, you know, I'd been talking about this for a little bit. I've been in the commentary space, certainly on YouTube, various other channels, talking about comic books and the state of it and having my complaints. What I wanted to do was be a part of the solution instead of always griping about the problem. So I had the idea. It's made sense financially. It was the perfect time to do it. And, you know, I spent about almost a year and a half or so really trying to get this bad boy off of the ground. And we finally, of course, just announced it. And it reassured everything that I had been saying. But also that this American comic book market is still kind of thirsty for this type of material. They've just not been getting it from the big two or any of the likes that are kind of associated with being the head honchos of comic books. So the audience certainly reassured that this was a great decision to make.
Right, so at least 3 million people and counting. Gabe, you said you walked away, you said it was because I was upset that they wanted to make Superman woke and get rid of the slogan, truth, justice, and the American way. Why was that the straw that broke your back?
Oh, thank you for having me, Brian. Yeah, I dreamed of being a comic book artist since I was a little boy, and I worked my way up. It was so hard. I made it to DC Comics, made it to Superman. My little boy dream came true. They made him woke. They got rid of his American citizenship. They said that truth, justice, and the American way doesn't matter. So you guys reported on it in October. I famously walked off the book, and that was a big deal. And soon after, I met up with Eric, and we started working on Isom together. And I also made another book with another Warner Brothers DC Comics veteran, David Williams, and we created Truth, Justice, American Way as our love letter to like your classic Avengers, Superman, Batman kind of stories. So that's going on too. And working on Isom with Eric has been amazing. Eric shares my ideals of we don't want to be anti-woke and attack people. We want to be non-woke. You know, we just want to give people classic superhero action. And Eric is right about what he's saying.
Eric, let me just ask you, somebody not happy has read it. They said it's a comic book for hate groups. What's your reaction to that?
It's to be expected. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this industry. It's not just with the content per se. Even the economic model is very archaic. And a lot of people have a lot riding on protecting the old guard, as I call them. So it was to be expected that hit pieces were going to be wrote. Those types of, like, you know, subreddits and what you mentioned, they were going to do their usual dirty tricks to try to kind of suppress it. But it shows just how organic this really is, because that hasn't been able to stop us, certainly at all. We've got a lot of enthusiasm about this project. People have seen the artwork. They see Cliff Richards do a great job. They see Gabe do his great color work. They've got a hint of the story. Everybody's stoked on this, and there's nothing that these people can do to certainly stop it. And to me, this is what they were always actually scared of, was us entering into this arena and doing our own thing as opposed to having to answer to them and trying to go about their way of doing things.
And real quick, 15 seconds, Gabe, are other people calling you to join this, join your team?
Oh, yeah, I've been reached out to a lot this week. And it's funny, Comic-Con starts today here in San Diego where I live. And for the first time ever, DC Comics, they don't have a booth there. Yet here, Eric and I sit with the best-selling book. And I would encourage all of your viewers, go pick up Isom right now, Rippaverse.com. Go get Truth, Justice, American Way on Indiegogo and stand up for Superman and Batman, these things that were so important to me and inspired me to be a hero. It's an American icon.
Two creative guys that are pro-American. Can you imagine? Thanks so much, guys. Congratulations on your success. Hopefully double your sales during this spot. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.